Versus the Sixers' #1 draft pick from Duke University. He's famous in a lot of different ways in this country, including his TikTok videos. He's the great Jared McCain joining. What's up, Jared?
What's going on? What's going on?
Jared, how's this pro life treating you?
Oh, it's amazing. I wake up every day. I'm just blessed to be here. I wake up, I'm like, wow, this is really the NBA.
Take me on this journey because it's lightning fast for you. Okay,
For sure.
It's in Corona, California, high school, big time basketball with Duke. By the way, you couldn't have picked a school further away from where you grew up, right?
I know, right?
So you pick up. I'm going to ask you for your top 5 Dukies in a little bit on this interview.
Okay.
But now then you go on all these auditions. The teams want you to work out for them, and it's one every day, and it's a grind.
For sure.
And then all of a sudden, here come the Sixers, and you're in the summer league. So how have you been able to process all this?
Man, it's pretty crazy. Everything happens so fast. So for me, I keep a journal. So every morning I journal, and I think that's what's helped me be present in the moment. Be like, wow, I'm here. I'm at summer league. I got drafted in the NBA. So just trying to take it all in. But it's hard sometimes. Everything is moving so fast, but I'm excited as ever.
Yeah, and like your infectious personality is really going to work in this league. You're like Maxie A, right? Yeah, there's Maxie and there's going to be you. And it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of excitement. But I'm curious to know what the pressure is like to audition for teams and what they're looking for. Because one bad workout and it's like, oh, man, well, I got pushed down in the draft.
Yeah, it's a funny process. Like every time I went to work, I did 11 workouts. And so I'm just flying across the country, and every time we're working out, we're warming up, and I'm like, wow, they're really just judging me on everything I'm doing right now, everything, whether it's going to dinner, in the interview process. So for me, I always just try to have fun with it. So I'm just I work too hard to lose confidence in myself at this point in time. So I'm just gonna go out there, be myself, and then hopefully just show them what I can do.
So it's like check in. Somebody picks you up at the airport. Check into a hotel. Yeah. You're ready for a workout.
Straight.
Boom,
usually I go
dinner.
Day before dinner, and then morning of you do all medical. You do blood work, all that stuff before the workout, and then you finally have the workout.
So blood work at every stop. 11?
Not every stop.
11 blood works.
Yeah, not every stop.
Oh, not every stop.
Yeah.
All right. So
luckily the combine took all that.
So what kind of questions are they asking you in these little sessions?
Yeah, a lot of it is just they want to get to know you, how you were brought up, how you started playing basketball, your family, just every little thing around that. I didn't get too many weird questions. I've heard some weird questions, but mine was pretty simple stuff. Okay. They asked about the social media, of course.
Yeah. Okay. So talk about social media because other people don't understand that yet. That how you dedicate yourself so much to these TikTok videos because it's the way that's your life. It's the way you live, and it's the way you have fun, and it takes a lot of pressure on it. But hardcore basketball fans look at it and go, well, "What's up? You spend too much time with that, not enough time with basketball."
Yeah.
Have you dealt with that?
I mean, I've dealt with this since high school. It's something I see in my comments. I need to delete TikTok and go work out in the gym, but I mean, I'm used to it by now. It takes 5 seconds, 15 seconds to do a TikTok. I'm not on TikTok 24 hours in my day. I love basketball. I've loved basketball since I was 3 years old. This is something I love, and TikTok is just something I do on the side. And so I get the comments, especially when I got drafted. There was a bunch of, a lot of Sixers comments about that too. But I'm used to it by now, and I'm just excited to show them that I work as hard as anybody out there.
So where do you get these TikTok ideas from? How do they come to you?
They're just on when I scroll, you just find TikTok dances to do, whether it's a Drake song or anything that I'm feeling. I'm just dancing to whatever I see.
So what original content though? Do you write bits?
Not really. No, I don't really do all that. I usually just see a TikTok dance. I memorize the dance. Sometimes I'll do I'll just talk to the screen a little bit, just give my vibes for the day, but nothing too crazy.
They're TikTok trends, Mike. You're not a TikTok guy.
No, I got to be honest with you. I haven't been involved with it, but I've seen a couple of his TikToks, which are really amusing to me, and you're wildly entertaining, man.
I appreciate that.
How did you get that kind of seed in you to be so entertaining? Where's that come from? Does it come from your parents?
Yeah, I would say it comes from my parents. I've always just loved to dance. Since I was a kid, I used to I did it once. I performed in front of a crowd of people just singing a Drake song, actually. But it's just something I've always loved doing. It's fun for me. So once I saw TikTok, I was like, I think I can do this.
Well, yeah, you're doing it real well. Your editing is fantastic too. Like that's a skill that I have no idea how I would do.
Thank you.
But so your first experience with really NBA pace, NBA speed, is the summer league, and I'm curious to know what did you notice that right away that there was an upgrade in speed?
For sure. I mean, in college, a lot of times the coaches want you to run a set play every single time down, so it's kind of slower pace. In the NBA, it's like you just keep running. You get a ball screen, make a read off that, and you're trying to read the defender, see if they're in a drop, see if the low man is hugging in. So a lot of it's just making reads very quickly. And I think I'm getting used to that, but I feel like I've always been good at that. It's just now I'm able to use those reads, and I'm able to use the stuff that I've been working on my whole life.
All right, they took you because you made a lot of threes in college. You're a good three-point shooter. Now that it's a little different in the pros, it's a little further back, and you have to get it off a little quicker. So what kind of things are you looking at to adjust as far as being a three-point shooter in the NBA?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff I'm staying the same. I feel like I shoot it quick already. I'm obviously using Joel. He's going to be doubled, and Tyrese and Paul, they're going to be doubled and triple teamed. So I'm just being ready, being a spacer. All the catch and shoot threes, movement threes, transition threes. I'm just working on it all just to be prepared for whatever comes.
I was watching a YouTube video. There was a podcast of some sort where they were showing your high school highlights with the guy that from Providence and
Devin Carter,
Devin Carter, and there was a move you made. You took like two dribbles and you came up and you dunked it. And somebody said, like you said, like Shire would never let you do something like that, right?
See, it just didn't happen as much.
It didn't happen as much. So the playing at Duke. Tell me what that was like playing at Duke after coming from Corona, California.
Yeah.
I mean, Gonzaga was on your list to stay out there, and you get to Duke. What was that like playing there with all that history?
I had the best 8 months or whatever it was for my freshman year out there. I loved every moment of it. Like to play. I feel like that's why God brought me to the 76ers. I love playing in front of passionate fan bases, and Duke, when we're in Cameron Indoor, like every moment is just exciting for me. And so there'd be the national anthem, and I'm just like talking to myself like I'm just so grateful to be here. And so I loved every part of it. It was amazing to be there.
Yeah, and you got on the map. You hit a 34 and a 31, I think, fairly quickly there. So people ask your map. Were you always thinking one and done?
I wasn't.
No?
I wasn't. I always know God had a right path for me. But I never was like, I'm going to focus just on being one and done, because I feel like that puts too much pressure on yourself. There's no need to. I focused on three, kind of just being present, being focused, and being me. And when I'm all those three of those things, I think I'm the best basketball player I can be.
Well, I think the city's going to love you. So before I let you go here, I got to give you your list of the top 5 Dukies. Since you've studied the program now and have been part of it, give me your top 5 Dukies.
Okay. So this is, I'm going to go from when I was alive, because I didn't watch the Johnny Dawkins. I didn't watch all that. I wasn't there for it.
That's fair.
So no, there's no hate to any, and no disrespect to all that. So I'm going to go Kyrie at the 1. I'm going to go JJ Redick at the 2. I think I got to go. No. I'm going to put John Shire at the 2.
You can't do that.
Put John Shire at the 2.
Way.
Shout out Coach Shire.
That's a sellout, man. Come on.
I'm going Coach Shire at the 2. I think I got to put Paulo at the 3, Zion at the 4, and I'm going to go Flip. I'm going to go Flip at the 5.
All right. Phil Pawski was on that podcast with you, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
He's taken a lot of for obvious reasons, coming out of that draft. You were a lot safer than what he took after being drafted, right?
Oh, yeah.
Have you communicated with him over that stuff?
Yeah, we talked a lot. That's my guy. I mean, that's my brother for life. We went through a whole season together. So anything he needs, I'm here for him.
All right, listen, man. Glad to have you in Philly. Have you settled in on a place to live and all that stuff? You're getting to know the city. What are you noticing about the city?
A little. I've only been here a few days though, but I'm noticing a little bit. I found my spot this week, so I'm excited about that. It's my first own spot, so I'm excited to decorate it and all that stuff. But
people are going to ask you.
I actually didn't even know that the practice facility was in Jersey and that we play in Philly. I just learned that when I got drafted.
You got to get easy pass.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that'll be cool. And you had your first cheesesteak. Obviously,
yep, I did.
You want to give a review?
Yeah. I got it from Angelo's.
And my man Danny over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would say. I'm not a big cheese person in general,
all right.
but I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Well, they're looking for a 10.
But
Angela's looking for a 10.
yeah, well, it's just not my style.
You got to get your second one.
Yeah,
you gotta go 10 on that. And by the way, I like the fingernails.
Thank you.
I mentioned it because I had a manicure yesterday.
Oh, you did go. You told me you were going.
They put the clear on it.
Okay,
He's got the clear on. He's got
Take care of
He's got
yourself.
the lavender and white.
Yeah, I got lavender and white on.
I like it.
I had to do it in your honor. Jared McCain, everybody.